Hey, here we are. Another nice day outside. Not too bad. Out here with the pups. Got old Peepee Head there and old man Dodgy over there. I call him old man Dodgy because he's about, I think he's going on 15, so he's got some age on him. But I thought I'd come out and walk around a little bit, and I said, heck, grab that camera and grab that there selfie stick. Go out there and take a little walk and do a little talk, just for fun. But everything's getting nice and green. Spring going into summer, some beautiful weather. Got the grass all mowed and all that fun stuff, and just goofing around here at the house, not doing too much. I've been watching some Gilligan's Island, that kind of stuff, and trying to stay out of trouble as much as I can. Had an inquiry about the clay ball shooting, and I thought maybe I'd talk about that a little bit. And come on, Pee-Pee. Come on, baby. Come on. Here, Pee-Pee. Pee-Pee. Get out of the road. Sometimes them dogs are hard-headed. They don't listen for nothing. That's for sure. Come on. She's just all around your truck there. So I guess I'll have to go get her. She don't listen. Come on, Vivian. Vivian. Hey, Vivian, come on. Try to get them to take a walk with you. And they just want to run around the vehicles for some reason. Idiots. She should have got here about 5 minutes earlier, or 2 minutes earlier. I wasn't even outside. So, but anyway, they don't listen. So hopefully they'll come along and walk with me, but apparently not. Anyway, I was going to tell you about the clay balls and stuff that we've been putting in the muskets. Just putting powder and wads and lead in them things is tough enough, I'll tell you that. Hitting the target, tough enough doing it just that way. Depends on your distance, accuracy, and how much you use your musket, and how much you learn about where it hits at and all that kind of stuff, and how you loading it and how tight your bore fits your lead, and all that stuff factors into it. Whether your patch is centered or off a little bit, it all adds up to as to how accurate your shot's going to be. But I was watching some videos, and they were talking about Russia back in I think the Napoleonic era, or right in that area, and there's a huge shortage of lead for the Russian military. So they needed their lead for real battles. So they took, and for target practice, they could learn how to shoot their muskets and get them on target, they shot clay. That's pretty much all that it said. So I got this idea, well, hey, maybe I'll shoot some clay. If it worked for them, maybe it'll work for me. I don't know. So I got a 6.0 ball mode from Midway, USA. And I also went to Walmart and picked up a 2.5 pound tub of clay. And it's molding clay for kids. It air dries and all that good stuff. There's a rabbit up ahead there. I don't know if you can see him or not. Just a little baby rabbit on the trail. He's there, sitting. He'll take off when I get up there, though. So, anyway, I got that, and then I just took and rolled it out in a long tube to about the width of the pumpkin balls, and then I broke it off in pumpkin ball sized pieces, and then rolled it up in little balls, and then put it in the mold and squeezed her together and rolled them out. And there's a little excess there that comes out because a lot of times you have a little bit too much, so you got to clean that off of the mold. I don't know what, I haven't really tried to use something to get it where it won't stick, the clay won't stick to the mold. If you got something you could do that with, you could probably get a more perfect round clay ball. But I've shot those. If you look at some of the previous videos, you take a look and you'll see where I shot them. I can't hit the target with them on occasion. Sometimes I don't know exactly where they go or what they hit. But a gentleman came up with a great idea. Said, hey, you want to get a nice big target to shoot at? Roll out some Christmas paper, hang it up there and shoot that. So yeah, that'd be a good way to do it. It wouldn't cost you that much money for targets, or you know, it'd give you some space there if you don't have much. And I don't really have nothing big to shoot at like that, and it's a good way. Well, I got some big cardboard or something maybe you could get, find somebody with an old refrigerator box or something and use that. Learn where that musket's throwing the majority of its shots, and then you could get better with it. But it takes time and practice, and the main goal in the whole thing is to have a good time. That's what you're up to. You want to have fun. Everybody wants to have fun when they're doing stuff, and it can be fun. But in this fast-paced society of today, muskets and stuff like that, it takes time. You know, if you're using the modern firearms and stuff like that, a lot of people, they just want to go out there and shoot them things, and cost of ammo and everything like that. It can get pretty expensive pretty darn fast. So I'd rather hone my skills with muskets and stuff like that. Really, it's a lot more fun. There's a lot more going on there, and some of the stuff is so simple, but yet you just can't figure it out. It's like, wow, that's not working right, and the simplest thing can fix it. I mean, who would ever thought that after you shot it a half a dozen times and never had any problem, all of a sudden nothing happens, it won't go off. And no matter what you do, it's not working. So you put in a smaller piece of flint key, and then all of a sudden it's just cracking off left and right. And sharpness makes a difference too. But went to the dentist Monday, got a tooth pulled, and it's missing now. Dentist, he said, when I first went in, he said he could root canal and see if he could save it. Thought he'd try it, and then I was eating a hamburger and the damn thing broke apart. So he said we could finish the root canal. Got to put a post in there, some extensive stuff. And I thought to myself, you know, initially he said it'd probably pull it because that most time that don't work out. So I thought, well, my age and everything, ain't no sense in me suffering with any more pain on that thing, because let me tell you what, that thing, when it kicked the bucket, it gave me some horrible infection, and I was a mess. I was a mess on that one. So I said get rid of it. But now I can feel my inner jaw kind of touching in the hole where the tooth used to be. I'll get used to it because I got some other ones pulled, got wisdom teeth pulled, stuff like that, but you'll get used to it. So anyway, that's the way it is in life. Sometimes your teeth do good and sometimes they just crumble. So it's not a big deal. I don't think my granny had any teeth, so she did just fine. Anyhow, I got this thing going for, it's over 8 minutes now of shooting the bull. So I go up here and go back in the house, sit down, relax, and see how long it takes to upload this thing. Sometimes it takes a while. But yeah, like I said before, it's just old Ed putting up some videos, shooting the bull crap. If you got some subject or something you want to talk about, shoot me a message and I'll ponder on it and see if I can fire up a video, give you something to research or something like that. I've been doing historical research on all kinds of different things, learning a lot of stuff. So I'm having a pretty good time. I may not always be 100% accurate or right. I could make a boo-boo without too much trouble. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. And like to tell you, don't take my word for it. Research it yourself. That's a good policy. Good policy. Well, I got my old piratey hat on today, but I don't feel too piratey. I feel more like, going in and having some snacks. I feel like sun chips or something. Yes, sir. Well, hey, hope y'all having a great day. I'm going to sign off. It's over 10 minutes of BS. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.